Welcome back to the Journeyman save here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Thank you very much for your patience in waiting for the return of this and the Formula 1 saves. Obviously, it was a very unwell household last week with baby, partner and myself, so needed to take the time off. But we are back and hopefully back with a bang. We're top of the Eastern Conference in Major League Soccer and hopefully we'll be staying top of the Eastern League Conference in Major League Soccer as well as we progress through today. We've got games against Cincinnati. We've got Chicago Fire in a simmer. We've got Sporting Kansas City in the Cup. I think we've got Nashville as well in the league. And the other one is... No, that's it. That's it. Cincinnati, Nashville, Chicago Fire and Sporting Kansas City. And then tomorrow will be Toronto, San Jose Earthquakes, Montreal and... well, Sporting Kansas bloody City again, this time in the league. So we'll try our best to stay where we are in the table. And to be honest, it's looking quite good for us right now. We're unbeaten thus far. And if we can do an unbeaten season, it would be quite the way to set up arguably the biggest move of our career thus far in the Journeyman for next season. So thank you to AJ, to ArmJ, and to Jackster on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you very much indeed, all of you. Right then, starters you mean to go on. Solid win, please. They've got a decent goalkeeper, to be fair to them, Cincinnati, in Roman Celentano. At the back, it's Awaziem, Miles Robinson, and Teenage Hedabi. To be fair, it's not bad backline either. DeAndre Edlin on the right, Pavel Bucha in the midfield, alongside Nwabodo, and Luca Oriano on the left. Yuya Kubo at cam, behind Sergio Santos and Corey Baird. They've got Matt Miazga on the bench as well. Not a bad team. Damian Garcia there too. It's a good side. They finished second in Major League Soccer last year, FC Cincinnati, in this save, obviously. They're not performing as such so far this season, but there's plenty of time for them to turn that around. We're at home, though, and we want to perform for our home faithful. And hopefully we will be able to do so, but we're going to have to cross better than that if we're to do that. Bucha, or Busha. Baird. Nice tackle by Nealis. One of two in the starting lineup at the minute. Reyes. Oriano. Right. Alright. Swish. 1-0 FC Cincinnati in the 7th minute. I think the boos are a bit uncalled for. Home fans. Jesus Christ. Really? We are top of the league, having won 9 of our opening 11. We concede a goal early on and have plenty of time to still win the game, and you're booing. Get me out of New York now, I think. The cheek. The entitlement. Unbelievable. Nice challenge. Run, please, Manuel. Lazy son of a bitch. Valenzuela. Kubo. What this... defensive line is doing all the way back there, I've no idea. It's a good save by Coronel, and they'll take the corner, but why the defensive line is so deep is a complete unknown to me. I've not got them set to be that deep. Manuel's got some legs. Off we go. Go on, Van Zier. Go on, Van Zier. Thank you! 1-1! Boo that, you bastards! I do have a Discord, Doc, but it's for patrons and Twitch subscribers only, I'm afraid. Mercadoabe, thank you for the follow, mate. Wait, he got sent off for that! I was so convinced that that was not going... there was only going to be a yellow that I didn't even bother... That's a red card. Why is this referee on? I thought he was just going to come off and just say stop being naughty. What? Wait. What? I need to see that again. How? In... I don't... So we blocked the... we blocked the pass. I've then... well, I missed the ball here somehow. It's gone over the top of a bouncing ball. and they've clashed shins. Like, I can understand why that might be a booking. It's not like he's gone studs up or anything. He's just missed a bouncing ball. They've caught shins, and then he's fallen over, and they fell over each other. How is that a red card, ref? Oh, my God. Corruption in Major League Soccer confirmed. And Caballo looking for the run of Van Zier, who's found well, and he's away well, and he's in. You can shove your corruption up your ass. You can shove your corruption up your ass. Red Bull New York 2 with 10 men against FC Cincinnati. Baird. It's gotten away from me. Obina, good block. Skews away off the feet of the defender. Obviously with 10 men it's not going to be that straightforward to hold on to what we've got, although the red card did come to an attacking player, so hopefully at the back we should still be relatively solid. Axel Atom is our left attacking midfielder, so whilst yes, Rivas might get doubled up on a little bit offensively, hopefully we'll be able to deal with it and we can hold on to our lead, although passes from Edelman are going to have to be better than that if we are going to hold on to a lead. Free kick for Cincinnati. It wasn't bad, to be fair. I thought the keeper was just going to stand there and catch it, and it actually was struck with such force it knocked him off his feet, but was able to keep it out nonetheless. Go on, Manuel. Go on, Manuel. Is this the counter-attack we were talking about to nab that third? I think it was the counter-attack we were talking about. It's just that we weren't able to nab that third. So poor attempted finish. He has got a man on his shoulder, but you'd expect him to do better. Try and flick this backwards, actually. And now it's a case in the final 3.5 minutes or so of just trying to keep the ball away from FC Cincinnati, or at least away from this final third. Thankfully, Ariano was offside there. Now we'll just pass it about. Let's see this through. We've had to be very, very resolute defensively in the final half of this game. But thankfully, goalkeepers made a couple of saves when needed. Defenders have thrown themselves in front of shots when needed. And not only is our unbeaten streak continuing, but we're getting 3 points as well. Could have made a third. That was a much better effort, actually. That header's not so good. But with 60 seconds to go, Cincinnati are going to lose by 2-1 to our 10 men. In the cup this time around against Sporting KC, Polskamp in goal for them at 67. Then Ristovski, Joaquin, who's 76 and looking very good. Danny Rosero, Tim Leibold, Zapata, Radoya and Walter in midfield. Very tight midfield three. Johnny Russell out wide on the right. William Agada up top. And Stephen Afrifa out on the wings. Not many options on the bench, although Eric Tommy could be decent. I don't know where he plays, though, positionally. We want to win the league and the cup this year if we can. Obviously missing now Axel Atom for this one because of the red card, but he will be back for the third game of the day against Nashville. And hopefully we will be quarter-finalists in the US Open Cup, confirmed by the time he does. Johnny Russell. And Radoya, little ball roll. Agada turns well and wide. Thankfully, we could have been 1-0 down in the first few minutes of a second game in a row. Agadia and Afrifa. KC are playing some really good football. We are 1-0 down in the opening few minutes again for the second game in a row. And to be fair to them, they absolutely deserve that. Zapata nicely intercepted by Edelman, but then can't get the pass off before it's taken away from him. Johnny Russell lays it back to Agada. It's blocked well. It'll fall to Radoja. That was more straightforward for the goalkeeper. I can't really do anything against Sporting KC so far. This has been really quite frustrating. Arguably, should have gotten a straight red card for the first one. It's a nice turn by Agada, who's in again, and they will take a 2-0 lead. Well, they got 2 goals and somehow still 11 men. Now the boos are back. Caballo into Manuel. Onside, Van Zier. Game on again. Offside, Van Zier. Not game on again. Still 2-1. It's not going to count. Oh. I was quite happy with that goal as well. Get this up wide to Caballo. One at a time. Oh, never mind. Not even one at a time. The idea was to get Manuel involved in this. Don't need to. Right. That one counts. He's onside this time. We are back at 2-1. We might quite quickly be able to go from 2-0 to 2-2. Oh, keeps. We have. Polskamp will be furious with himself. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Van Zier is actually fighting hard to try and stay in the starting lineup at the minute. We are very much contemplating selling him on, but in Lewis Morgan's absence, he is the man of the two between himself and Manuel that is stepping up with the most goals at the minute. XG of exactly 1. He was expected to finish that every single time. If he had 100 attempts, he was expected to finish it 100 times. Afrifa and Agada. Coronel with the save. By the power of the beard. Go on, Manuel. Go on, lad. Well, they've caused their own problems here. Sporting Kansas City. I can't believe it. I just couldn't get far enough away from the defender to trust that if I tried to turn onto his right foot, the defender wasn't going to catch me. I can't believe I've not scored there, to be honest. He has the whole half to himself, and I've not made it 3-2. That's embarrassing on my part. It's turned by Carmona. Forward to Van Zier on a hat-trick. I even get it now. Yep. I do have my third goal. The game does have a fifth. This could be 6-6, even by now, let alone by the end. Go on then, run. Carmona's in. Could be 4. Good block. Good block. From the corner. Oh, it nearly was 4. That's a nice little ball around the corner. Agada. Oh, nice little ball around the corner. Russell strike as well. This one's not over, is it? Carmona. Oh. Alright. Ref's like, nah, play on. Cool story, bro. Oh, are you kidding me? Unreal. 85th minute, it's 3-3. What a farce. We could be 10-3 up in this game. Somehow, they're level. Well, with 2 minutes added on, and us being basically at the end of that time now, unless this attack ends with a goal, it is, I presume, extra time, straight to pens. Extra time, I imagine. Yep, another 30 minutes here against Sporting KC, which I could really have done without, to be honest, but paying the price for our own missed opportunities, because we've had, well, 11 each, actually, apparently, but some of the misses. Some of the misses. Oh, my God. Gengar, around the corner. Caballo. Come on, Elias. Go on, Elias. Why could you not have done that inside 90 minutes? You absolute waste of space. Now I've got to play another 27 minutes trying to hold on to a lead again. Moron! Out wide to teammate and away. Anywhere will do at the minute. I'm not trying to play my way out the back. I'm quite literally just smacking it clear in those situations. Manuel's headed it straight back to them to give them the chance of finding the equaliser, and we will smack it away again. Well, we're through to the quarter-finals of the US Open Cup, but that was a little bit more worrisome than it needed to be, wasn't it? Thierry Henry would not be proud of Manuel's efforts up top, but the club are through, and ultimately that's the most important thing. But that was not a game that will live long in the memory. And if it does, for all the wrong reasons. Nashville with Joe Willis and his moustache in goal. Shaquille Moore, Jack Mayer, Brent Kalman and Daniel Lovitz at left back. Then Annibal Godoy and Sean Davis in the holding roles with Alex Moyle, Jacob Schaffelberg, Hani Mukhtar at 79 rated, and Sam Surridge, the former Forest striker, up top. Well, they're a bit average until the last couple, aren't they? And very average on the bench as well. Well, if ever there was a game that should be straightforward dub, this should be a straightforward dub. Watch it not be, just like the last one. Genga trying to find Van Zier again, and will do so looking for Manuel. It's going to be Harper at the back post. D- should do better. Edelman to Manuel and Stroud. Manuel's going again. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Stroud. He's done it again. Go on, lads. You've earned the right to never shoot again because that was absolutely woeful. All right. Oh, dearie me. I tell you what, this New York Red Bull side are really not very good, but it just so happens that everybody else in MLS is even worse. Schaffelberg's a bit quick. That's a nice ball into the box and a decent attempt as well. Nashville drawing the save out the keeper that needed to be made. Mukhtar take that short to Schaffelberg. Hani Mukhtar and Schaffelberg again. That's on target as well and needs saving. There might not be great chances for Nashville, but they're at least accurate and forcing a save out the goalkeeper, which is more than we can say for half of our efforts on goals so far in today's episode, let alone this game. Okay, Davis has just laid down on the floor and I've run into him. So that's gone well. My guy is away here as well. He's quick as this Schaffelberg. He's really dangerous. That's a great ball. Can Gengar reproduce it? Bury it. He's onside somehow. Van Zier, we take the lead by a goal to nil. We've got 2 men in the net as well as the ball, and we lead. Could have sworn he was off. He's only just gotten to it. Hello. Skip, please show me a replay. Q. Van Zier is our go-to man at the minute for goals, it seems. It's a good run. I probably could have... Oh no, he's well onside. He's just the first to react. He's tucked it away nicely. He's the only one that stepped up with goals in the absence of Lewis Morgan. Manuel is going to be the man that steps out of the starting lineup rather than Van Zier when we get our new striker. And then when Lewis Morgan is back, Van Zier will be the man to fall out the starting lineup for him. But if Lewis Morgan doesn't perform when he gets back, then Van Zier will be recalled to the starting lineup. Because evidently, even though he's really not very good, he's still good enough to score enough goals to keep us in contention for an unbeaten season. Good save. And Edelman. Let's start the second half well, shall we? Back stick. Oh, how's that not gone in? How's that not gone in? Manuel, mate! I mean, I've got to give him half credit because he's in the position to score the goals so many times. He just doesn't. He's like our version of Timo Werner. Positionally, absolutely superb. But in terms of actually scoring goals, terrible. Oh, hello. Schaffelberg's pretty decent, you know. That was really nice. And Mukhtar deflected. Jeez Louise. He saw that slide tackle come in, an absolute, not a mile off, an absolute bloody solar system away, and leapt over it. Hani Mukhtar and Gotti, and we've won it back. Keep going, Gengar. Go on, lad. Oh, jeez Louise, come on! What is life? Advantage in their favour for the physical challenge. Lovely footwork by Hani Mukhtar. Wouldn't expect anything less. Stroud has intercepted that though and is in the way. And Van Zier could be away here. He scored many a goal like this season. I'll be honest, I didn't expect the defender in the middle to just stop running. That was an easy goal just thrown away. Boyd down the line. Stroud is puffing, trying to catch him up. That was rubbish. One then. How many times are we going to have 1,000 chances to score, not take them, and then, I mean, there's nothing I can do there, and then get scored against to throw away a victory? We got lucky in the last game that we had extra time to lean on. This is going to be a draw at best. Oh, apologies for the yawn. There might be. There's going to be room for Giengar out wide. And he's in. And he's found Manuel. Is Manuel about to do it again? Yes. I shit on this man a lot. And it's justified a lot. And every now and then, he pops up with something that's actually pretty bloody vital. That's 2 games in a row that Elias Manuel has scored a game-winning goal for us. Once in extra time. In fact, I think they both might have come in the 94th bloody minute, to be fair. It's just that one was in extra time and one wasn't. He's only just squeezed that in, but in all do, a win for New York Red Bull here. It's not even going to leave the centre circle before the full-time whistle goes. Wow. I don't feel like I feel like I earned it, because I feel like we were the better side, but I don't know as I deserved to get the win in quite such fashion, to be honest. We'll take it, however. We've Chicago Fire in 3 days' time. That will be a simmer. Inter Miami still hot on our heels. If they win their match day 13, they're still only 3 points behind us. Message from Harper saying thanks for playing him. To be fair, Axel Atom is probably going to be back in the starting lineup for the next game, I would imagine. And Harper will be dropped back down to the bench. But still, regardless, Harper was decent in that game. And I have to give him dues for that. But yeah, Axel Atom's going to go back in. And it was actually Carmona that's in there by default now. Because of the squad rotation from the red card, etc. previously. This one we will just quick sim away from home against Chicago Fire. And a 3-1 win and comfortably done. Van Zier with another 2. Duncan with the 3rd to make sure. Inter Miami drew with Montreal there. I think I just glanced. So we're looking very, very healthy at the top of the table as well. Van Zier has 15 goals in 14 games. You'd never know that actually Dante's a bit shit, would you? Really, judging by that. Facundo Farias with 10 in 13 as well for Inter Miami, as he's trying to stay hot on the heels. Axel Atom saying he's happy out on the wing. Just exactly the same message as Harper, I think, from the previous game. Toronto in 2 days' time. The fixtures are really thick and fast here in May. May seems to be the December of the Football League season in MLS with the calendar. I wanted calendar, not my career. Thank you very much. So we are 8 points clear, I think. Toronto, San Jose, Montreal, and then SKC again, which we'll sim at the end of the next episode tomorrow. But 8 points clear at the top of the Eastern Conference, and we'd be even further clear if it were the Western Conference. We are the favourites, the standouts for both this and the US Open. And hopefully we'll bring them both home and then move on elsewhere at the end of the season. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save and you're glad to see it back. Make sure you leave me your feedback in the comment section down below. Keep your suggestions coming for the upcoming transfer window, because we have a player in mind for striker, but the side can be improved everywhere else as well, can't it? And we've got the money to do so. I'll see you tomorrow.